And that's always the best part. Just straight up monomates. It's like 4 power per feed. Takes so long to level. Alright, one sec. Food. Food important. I need to eat! Am I really going? Yeah. I'll bring that up later. Why that name? I needed to name my character. And I wanted to name her Mavie, but... Or Mavi? Maverick? I was thinking, since the name didn't matter, I didn't need another color ID. I had one of every color ID already. So I just wanted to pick a name that kind of fit a robot, but also sounded kind of girlish. So Maverick. I was thinking Mega Man. That's what they're called, right? The Mavericks? The things he fights? So, in my mind, I'm like, Maverick, maybe. Mavi? Mavi. Marvy? Marvel. Capcom? I don't know. And that's where my train of thought ended, and I just stuck with Mavi. At least that's what I tried to make it sound like. But it sounds robotic. And feminine. At least I think so. Oh, such a difference this makes, being a low level. That was a close one. Wait, I took damage from what? Thanks! This is how you survive a low-level character in Ultimate. I wasn't lying. All of my characters are legitimate. So, being level 42 into Ultimate, you're not going to do a lot of damage. I managed to play her until 52. In Forest. Because it's hard to play any further than that. Especially as a cast who can't cheese the boss with just spamming Foe. My Humar was at level like 52, was able to beat the Sill Dragon by spamming Foe and Rafoy. Yeah. I need to at some points go online. Oh, right. It's been a while since I played. I forget what animations actually work on her. I'm not a I'm not a fleshy. I don't have rest. Save me. Oh, Jesus. There we go. The rest is in POW. There are certain animations that I can use with certain weapons with my God battle. And I switch characters so much, I don't remember off the top of my head. My muscle memory is going to have to readjust for the time being. Whoever he may be. Alright, so if I'm using a sword, regardless if it's male or female animation, I have to do normal heavy. Because they will just slap you. Reset! Right, the only reason I was able to actually do any damage here is because of this Phil ray gun. I wish it was Gush, but Phil works just fine. No problem with Phil here. Technically, the Soul Eater can do higher DPS potential, aside from the fact that it's Zerk, but it's because I can get a full combo out. I just wish I had a stronger partisan. A Madam's Umbrella would be fantastic. That has Zerk and it's a partisan. That should be one of the weapons I go for. I should also get a Madam's Parasol, just because having one that's pink just makes me flourish. Hey, level up! Yep, he personally gave it to me. Personally. Good friend of mine. Oh wow, I got away with that. Thought for sure I was getting slapped. I gotta pick stuff up to sell for money on this chick. She's legit, so she doesn't have very much money. Playing the game casually again, so much fun. God damn it. What the hell's up with everyone being funnier than me today? I only just woke up, man. Let me at least wake up before you put me down. Look at my mech guns. Look how strong they are. Yeah, I don't like them either. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm sorry to hear about your work. Damn shame. Oh wait, I could have given her the Asuka. Actually, no. I don't care about the Asuka. These have like 20, 30 hit, or 40 hit? 25 hit, never mind. This is Gulgus, 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 stop! This is why I complain about the Gulgus. McGillick is you. Alright, and before anyone asks any funny questions that hasn't seen this before, yes, I have multiplayer spawns. Why? I have the mod in my game file modified to have multiplayer spawns for forest and caves. So I get a lot more monsters on a normal clear. Unfortunately, it doesn't apply to the, it doesn't apply to episode 2. I've asked why it doesn't apply to episode 2, and they're like, we can't make it work. And it's like, how can you not make it work? I don't know the ins and outs of programming this game, but they figured it out for the first episode, but apparently the second episode is programmed so differently that they can't make it work. And they're not smart enough to figure out how. The people who made the codes. I don't blame them. It must be hard to copy and paste something from the internet. Unless they're the ones that made it, in which case, I don't know where they copy and paste that from. Probably from Sega themselves. My knowledge of coding in a nutshell, copy and paste. Completely inaccurate. A fucking insult to anyone who actually does code. I'm apologizing, but not very. I'm trying to say like 6 words at the same time, and they're just all coming out very differently. Wrong. Horribly. Inconsistently. Incoherently. All those words. All of the above. Chicken. At least I got it. So the only reason I have a sword and a soul eater in my inventory, if I get twins for my mag, soul eater is really great because the damage just scales better. Just replace forest and temple? Yeah, easy. There you go. You got it solved. Pretty sure they just forgot to blow on it. You might want to go tell that to Ives. Maybe he'll be happy to hear you say that. He's the one that got the code working in the first place. I'd call him a legend, but he doesn't exist. He's more of a myth than a legend, honestly. Cool. Are you talking about from my mod or just in general? Because in general, every map has multiplayer spawns. You just gotta play multiplayer. But as for my mod, the temple and the spaceship don't have multiplayer spawns, which would be the only ones that have a single player spawn layout. The CCA and Seabed shouldn't have multiplayer spawns, as I'm gonna die if I get... Yeah, the mod. It would just be the temple and the spaceship. They should have multiplayer spawns, but they don't. Because they haven't figured it out. Yeah, just in general from Sega, I don't know what they did that. I don't know why they did that. eventually on Ive's server and get a bunch of photon crystals, I can put hit on this thing, up to 50 hit. I think that'd be pretty swag. 50 hit Soul Eater, legitimately, well, as legit as possible. Unless you want to consider shits drops, which you can find a Soul Eater as a legitimate drop, because they enable it as a drop instead of as a unique event weapon from the single player campaign. What am I doing? Oh, that's what I'm doing. Dying. Savitri! Thank you. I hit the wrong button. It's alright. Oh. $41. Is Meg gonna get hungry before then? Probably. I should have switched to the Soul Eater. That's what I tried to switch to anyways. Yeah, you can't make that work. If they're at point blank when you start swinging, you can't get the animation done in time. Right, I have Ice Patch installed. That makes freeze weapons actually viable. Dude, the Soul Eater is just like it's an ultimate mode weapon you can get in normal mode. It's so good. Although I remember one guy who was just playing this game for the first time, I gave him the he just hit hard mode. Is it the best weapon for Fomar? It's the best in slot for a lot of people. For hunters, no. You get a Vijaya. It's the best scythe for a lot of people. Because it's the only scythe that you can really get. Okay, the Vaya. If you want to pronounce it correctly, it's either the Vaya or the Jaya. I don't know which one. But your VJ is the strongest partisan because hunters can use it. But there's only 3 scythes in the game. Soul Eater, Soul Banish, and S rank. You need the ES scythe for the third scythe, which, you know, you can put pretty much anything on it. You can put Zerk on it. But anyways, back to my story. Where was I? Alright, walking away to blow my nose. And get more water. I didn't use my escape ult, did I? No, I didn't. Cool. Thank you, Savitri. But yeah, I saw some guy playing the PSO for the first time in hard mode with a Humar, and he got his first DB Saber. And I told him, hey, if you want a really good weapon you can get in normal mode, It's a red box. It's a rare weapon. So I told him how to get Soul Eater. I spent 6 hours staying up till like freaking 6 in the morning. It was like midnight when I found him. He got the weapon, and then he gets it, and he had a what is it? Palish. His Palish was doing more damage than the Partisan. And he was like, "Well, this is a disappointment. Thanks for nothing, you asshole." Something along those lines. Not exactly those words. I don't remember exactly what he said. Ugh. But yeah. I eventually convinced him that it was a good weapon. Because I was like, dude, it has the same damage as a Palish that hits multiple enemies. And it combos easier than a Saber. Like, who doesn't want a big-ass multi-hitting weapon? Even swords don't do that much damage. Like, yeah, okay, swords do a ton of damage, but they don't hit very much. This has the added benefit of having Zerk. Oh wait, that's how I lost health. I was carrying it around. I forgot it has the drain health while walking. Got him. I don't know how I didn't get hit by any of that. That should have hit me. I should have died. Yeah, like that. Oh my god. If he does the fast swing, I can't get the... That's why I don't like the twin sabers. Or double sabers. Whatever the hell they call these. And the double katanas? Twin whatever the fucks. Because if you do normal into heavy off of a normal mob, even with a god ability, if they just decide to do their fast attack... Like, I don't know if how many people are aware of this, or how many people remember whenever I mention it, because I always bring it up whenever I play characters I'm not accustomed to. Enemies have a fast attack and a slow attack, and if they swing with their left hand, or no, yeah, with their left hand, their attack comes out like twice as fast. If they do the left hand attack, then I'm just kind of fucked. If they do the right hand attack, I can dodge it easy. I don't know why this is a thing, but it's a thing. Most enemies in the game have this, aside from the ones that attack with both fists. And look at you, guild chicks. I got lucky that he was turning there. That's the only reason I didn't get hit. He missed me. Hitboxes make no sense sometimes. Oh. Come on. Dude, you fit right in. Everyone else is a smartass because I failed to be. I tried to be a smartass, but I only make myself laugh. Just F YouTube. And every comment I keep accidentally fucking deleting. No, but seriously. So, my YouTube, I noticed for the last 3 or 4 uploads that my videos have been double uploaded. And I keep getting comments on both videos, and so I'm like, oh shit, I don't want a duplicate video, I don't want notifications for 2 separate things. So, I have a bunch of bots, like posting links to pornographic websites on my YouTube. But luckily, YouTube's smart enough to hold the comment for being suspicious. And I finally figured out how to go see them and delete those goddamn comments. It was really easy, just download YouTube Studio, and then they're being held there. I didn't know YouTube Studio was a thing. Don't know what the fuck it is. Anyway, there was a comment about my last gunfire video. I didn't read the full comment. It was like, how the hell can someone play for 100 hours Or something like that. At least that's how it started. That's what I saw. And then I deleted the video it was on. I was like, oh shit, I didn't mean to delete that video. I wanted to delete the other one. So, I'm never going to answer that guy's question. And I apologize. I don't even remember your name. Because I didn't read your name. I only read what you wrote. And if you want to know the answer to your question, ask it again. I'll answer. I don't like being mean and ignoring people sometimes. I don't intentionally be mean to people. Not unless I'm pissed off. And if your comment pisses me off, then I'll be mean to you. Maybe? Maybe. My camera's like too far to the side, but if I move it, the screen behind me doesn't work. Positioning in this place is so weird. I haven't touched this yet? I swear I've been through most of the forest with her a couple of times. Weird. Yamato! There we go. That doesn't help. Oh, 2 or 3 ain't bad. Ow! My hitbox. Thank you, Savitri. It helps. I think. Okay. I'm back to asking myself this question. I just noticed this. So, Phil on a Phil is not the full health steal special. Gush is. And NPCs, frickin' casts are supposed to get a boost to the health steal. But, like, it's capped. It's capped at 120. I know this for a fact because I got the chainsawed on my HUcast, and the chainsawed has Gush, unreduced Gush, so it pulls the full health from all enemies it hits. Phil isn't supposed to pull Gush levels of healing, but Gush is, like, I guess capped at 120 damage for some stupid reason. It's just annoying to me now. Like, you don't even need a Gush weapon, just get unreduced Phil and you're perfect. Gush is pointless to get on cast weapons. Just completely pointless. Oh, they forced me into the room. Shit. Damn it, I wasn't fast enough. I walked straight into that. I saw it coming too. That was a nasty crit. I'm gonna wait for this shift to D-band to wear off before I use twins. It's only like level 6, but it's better than nothing. George, I believe you're already subscribed. And if you're not, I don't know why you're not. It's literally the same as my Twitch channel. It's no secret. There's only one C. Carl Bobadine on the internet. If you look me up, you will find me, unfortunately. I'm not trying to be sneaky about it or nothing. I talk about way too much to try and trick you into subscribing. So my chicken's cold. I haven't finished it yet, but like I ate enough. I doubled my amount so I could warm up some of it later, but I ate more than half. Anyway, unless there's another George Glass that's subscribed to my YouTube, I think you're there. But don't take my word for it. Go check yourself. You know better than me, probably. Not. I don't know. So close to a level. Hopefully this lasts longer than the last one. I am still keeping my eyes open for a decent sword. Once I get a parasite gene flow. Then I want to give myself a dark flow. Oh, come on! He was fucking through the wall. I hate these guys so much. I know I always boast to people that if you stand completely still, you shouldn't get hit. But, like, I'm getting hit non-stop here because they're against the wall, so they don't have nowhere to walk around me. I should have waited in the middle of the area. It might have been easier. This one's still warm. What the hell? My last chicken. It's warm. I'm gonna savor it. It's also juicy. Nice. Oh, I forgot to give her a set of cross scars. I have a set of hit cross scars specifically to give to this chick. Because dagger animation on her is sick. And it's actually viable. Her dagger animation is so fast, it's actually useful. And I could use it just for shits and giggles. Daggers aren't good weapons, but the animation is sick as shit. Completely forgot about it until just now. That's understandable. I forgot you were hungry, man. Don't be mad at me, Savitri. You're a good mag. Hey, Oren. How's it going, Doc? Doc. I had my family has a friend who was actually our... What's the name of that profession? He picked up corpses for a living. Mostly animal corpses, because when he was in the army, and this is getting a little bit too much, Sherry. When he was in the army, he was the guy that picked up corpses on the battlefield. I think he saw some shit, like a lot of shit, and that's all I really know about him. He's good at picking up cow corpses. We called him Doc. And I think it's hilarious that he's not even a doctor. He doesn't have a medical profession. He just picks up corpses. Wants to make you look for a red dagger. Dude, I will join you if we ever get to the ability to go online together. That'd be sick as hell. Okay. Yeah, maybe that'll be my life's goal. Get a red dagger on this chick. Because I already have a double saber. Or not double saber, double cannon. I can downgrade that to a Lavis blade. Oh my goodness, words. Yeah, it sounds like a goddamn Star Fox character. No use, Star Fox. No, I don't believe it! You freaking swine. That's, all the ones I can remember. Stop that! You jerk! I will! Oh my god, he crit me 3 times in a row now. I gotta stop doing that. I don't think a red Scorpio counts as a red weapon though, dude. Oh, I have actually a really good hit red partisan. It was the only red partisan I've ever found, and it was during community night, back when Starved was still active. In fact, that's the only red partisan I've ever found. That's what I just said. It's the only red partisan I've ever found, and it has hit. That's what I use on my Humar, actually. I also have it on my HUcast, but I don't need it on my HUcast because I have the TJS on HUcast. My Humar has the hit red partisan. But I think I have, so I've seen red saber, handgun. Yeah, red saber, red handgun, red partisan, red Scorpio, red mech guns. I forgot about mech guns too. I actually have like 2 sets of red mechs, but they don't have good stats. Red sword! I need a red sword! Red sword should be easy enough to find though. She should have used a Scorpio, yes, I can agree. God damn it, because he used his fast attack. Fucking twat. Fine, you get away for free today, man. Yeah, if you just kind of sit here, they can't do much. The moment I sat completely still, they didn't hit me. God damn it. Don't go look away from me. Okay, so I can survive a monkey jumping on me. They do a set 300 damage. But I don't want to survive a monkey jumping on me. I don't want them to jump on me in the first place. I don't want them to jizz on me either. No! And that's why I don't want them jizzing on me. I have to do this. If I die, I'm dead. If I die, I'm dead. Who would have guessed? Are you fucking kidding me, game? You had 3 weeks to fucking pop that trap, but you waited until it was episode fucking normal mode. Oh. Boxes! Die! There, I did it. I believe that's copyrighted, and that's why they don't. It's probably the only reason why they don't. Wait, just go start getting this back up. Curtsy and pray. I get it. I get it. I get what you just said. It took me a bit, but I understand now. If you get killed by a Gibbles or a Hildebear in one shot, you should get Baja blasted. I understand. Sorry it took me so long to figure it out. I can't buy souls. That's a problem. In a Smash Bros clip of all things? Damn. I don't need this on day 15. Why am I holding it? Gush Saucer. Gush Disca. Should I be using one of these against the boss? Oh no. You're still stuck on that, Sonica? I mean, if I had a save file near the end of the game to show you how to beat that guy, I'd tell you. I'd show you it right now. But I do not. All my files are from the beginning of the game because I wanted to learn the speedrun really badly. And then I overwrote the only save file I had near the end. Oh, you mean the final guy? Yeah, you can skip the final boss. You can skip his second phase, actually. They actually have a consistent way of doing it now, too, which I find hilarious. I should have brought a thing. Oh well. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. It's gonna kill me if I do that again. But let's see, the consistent strat, I think, is to shoot 9 rockets. And only 9 rockets. And then wait for him to punch at you. And then counter the punch. And then when you counter the punch, mash like you're going to die. And that means, you know, mash faster than the game cap allows for. Were you online? Because online may have had something to do with that, with desyncing. But if you were offline, that's impressive. You somehow broke the game. I like it. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna suck you off. I need to start wording things differently. Offline Farmington, because how do you get sent flying across the map offline? I've never seen it offline. I've only ever seen it online. Impressive, sir. I understood what you meant. I think. Alright, I did it. I unlocked the caves on this bitch. Time to mess up my muscle memory again because you actually have to use different attacks here. No, second phase is he gets invincible. Third phase is wings. If you hit in the wing phase, then you've already skipped second phase. Second phase is he starts glowing yellow and you physically can't damage him unless you counter him. Nice. I mean, we're gonna question it together, Zib. We all question it together. It makes no sense when you did it, it makes no sense for me hearing it, so we can just assume together that it makes no sense together. Still no stolen misers. There's still no soul atomizers. Did I get enough ATP to use anything? Meteor's still out of range. I can almost use the Partisan of Lightning. I'm actually only 13 off. That should be like one more level. Actually. Or is it? Boom! Partisan of lighting this bitch up! I don't know what I need for yellow bows. I've never actually had a partisan of lightning. I've only ever seen one offhand. This isn't my real partisan of lightning. This is my step partisan of lightning. Okay, that joke only works on my launcher. Alright, yellow. What do I need? Yellow bows from Tolas. I can get the real Agito at 1 in 28,000. A Cure Confused from Gulgus Gui. Go. I don't know. Heaven's Punisher from Crimson Assassins. Huh. 1 in 200,000. I'm rounding up. Nug Bazooka from Mines. Cannabins. Really? Cannabins give me a Nug Bazooka. Yeah, the drop rate's like 1 in 28,000, but that's still off of Cannabins. Look at how lightning this looks. Yeah, so much lightning. I can't hit it. Alright, time to die. A good flow in 84? Maybe. Dude, I can't. I'm actually really worried about dying. I have a double saber now, which I don't normally use on this chick, so I have to get used to the animation on top of the timing. I'm gonna have to wait till I get like down to one enemy. Stop fucking chasing me, you're confused. Go fight your friends. Yeah, I can't normal heavy. I can probably normal heavy. Okay. I do so much less damage to these guys than the forest. This is what I meant by the area you can clear the fastest is what's good for EXP. What I talked about yesterday to some people. Because clearing this out, even though this gives me way more experience than the forest, this is so much slower. Thank you, hitboxes! I don't know how that hit me. Disappointed to say the least. I do love this animation, though. This is why I gave her a Meteor Cajole with hit. So I could use it. And, you know, get hit against everything that's attacking me. Alright, Doc, thanks. Yeah, I'm almost out of time myself. I got half an hour before I have to get ready for work. I will figure out this animation eventually. It's just a puzzle at this point. Let me just get rid of some of the pieces. Yeah, that works if I stagger the attack. But if I do a heavy attack, it doesn't stagger enough. Or it staggers too much? I don't know. Oh, probably the first one. I do wish I had a chainsaw. I'd pull out my, honestly, if I had a chainsaw, I'd probably put the Soul Eater and this Flowing Sword away. The only reason I have a Flowing Sword in the first place is because of the amount of hit it has. Plus, this is like one of the stronger Flowing Swords, for sure. I could go on my Skylie. Oh, wait, I found red daggers. Oh, shit, I lost my red daggers to a fucking memory card corruption. Right, those were the red daggers that had 2 stats, and when I teched them, they had 3. And no one fucking believes me. And I'll never have them again, so I don't need to worry about it. I got hit so hard I thought I heard the rare noise. Okay, a crit does 309, yeah, a crit does 399 damage, so that's not fun. I survived 1 goddamn health. There we go. Fuck. Ay, ay, ay. So many traps. That wasn't even the last wave? Oh no. Oh shit. That guy didn't flinch. Okay, if they stuck inside each other, that's very dangerous. Because they get pushed towards me instead of away from me with a heavy attack. Oh, okay, we're getting it. We got the pattern. We have the rotation. Let's not die now. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Okay, I just need to get something to replace this dragon frame eventually. I do need better defense, because I am running with S parts. And S parts, they're not good for defense, they're only good for, you know, attack accuracy. Yes, that would be good. I have one on my my HUcaseal. I'm not sure if I want to take it off of her though. Yeah, at this point I might as well. I'm never playing on my HUcaseal again, or at least I'm not going to anytime soon. But that's on a Mary Carroll. I'm not going to farm a Mary Carroll. At least I have no plans on it right now. Yellow is... Attribute plate, 1 in 46. Mary Carroll, yeah. Actually, no. Wait, no, I'm seeing a Madam's Umbrella. Am I reading this wrong? Mary Carroll is a Madam's Umbrella. Maricus is the attribute plate. They're all 1 in 46. But yeah, as I said, I have one on another different character. I could just go grab it from her if I really wanted to. Yeah, even worse. There is a better farm for it, one that's just squids. I don't remember if it's hard mode or V-hard. Also, I messed up. Don't die, don't die, don't die. This sick-ass partisan lightning can't use it. Too many enemies. Slowly, I am slowly gaining power. And once I hit 50 luck, I have a 10% chance to crit. Actually, I think a god battle just makes this animation too fast for her. It's something I noticed when playing version 2, that if I used a god battle in caves, my attack animations were fucked. But if I used a devil's battle, I could totally make use of the animations to their full potential. Attack speed mattered. Wonder if I have a devil battle if I could do the same thing. Just specifically with the lightning partisan. Or the devil saber animation. Fuck, I started way too late. Alright. Oh no. Okay, didn't get multi-hit. Good. I know that was stupid! Why did I do it? That's not heavy attack. I lost my shift to D-band. God fucking damn it. Heavy attack's bad because I don't have any hit on this weapon. Okay, of course I hit that time. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Why did I do it? I knew it. I was thinking, okay, if I miss here, I die. But I'm gonna chance it anyways. And then I got punished. Fuck. I can't blame anyone. It's my fault. I want to blame someone. It shouldn't be my fault, but I'm the one that initiated the controller. I'm gonna blame my left pinky. Still 100% my fault, but I let go of that right as I hit the button. That's why I missed. My RNG shifted because my pinky moved. God Battle's 30%, Devil Battle's 20%, General Battle's 10%. I did a lot of testing with the battle units on Dreamcast, and I found that God Battle is completely unusable in caves. Or was it the other way around? One of the battles is completely unusable for me in caves with the animation speeds because I can't actually finish the animations, or I finish them too quickly and I get hit anyways. It was like really weird, but like I think it was the devil battle. If it wasn't the god battle, it was the devil battle. The devil battle just fit perfectly. It made the attacks finish with enough time to spare so you wouldn't get punished for actually doing an entire combo. It's like stupid weird. I don't get why it's like that. But at least it feels like every item has a use then. Oh right, that doesn't actually push them far enough away. I almost died again. I don't have another escape doll, so I gotta be careful. Putting that down to be safe. Alright, I'm actually going out of my way to kill the things that I don't need to kill. Because I just want 1 EXP, 2, it's safer. It's also slow, but it works. Oh, right, I escaped ult. I got my traps back. Let me make use of that. It's a great game. That thing just took a kill. Took 2 kills on me. Oh wait, it grew twice. Do it again. Do it again. Nano. Nano, you're looking thick. No. There you go. Dude, I've never had one with more than 2 kills. He is fucking huge. I wish there were more enemies to kill. The only downside to doing this is he doesn't actually do anything more. No more EXP, doesn't get better loot, just big boy. It's kind of sad. It's not like a Goliath mechanic. They could have done that, but they didn't. Imagine you have the guy kill 10 enemies and it turns into a like a Dayrag or a normal dragon instead of a nano dragon. You just go turn it into a still dragon. Yeah, no, her animation is too fast. You will get hit unless you kill with it. That third attack is too fast and you don't stagger with the animation. Oh, it's so annoying. So, I can't actually use this. I think I have to actually go and get the twin sabers again. Because double sabers attack too fast. That I can't make use of it. That makes me sad. Let me go back and find out. Oh, I didn't kill the last thing. Wait, where is it? Really? Fine. I don't have a hell weapon. What? I've never seen a pan arm split after a single hit. What happened? Spin! Yeah! Yeah! Ah! I don't know, I just like doing the animations with them. Oh, I'm sorry, Partisan. I want to use you, but you're too fast. I physically can't hit things with you because I will die. Red Saber, Yamato. That means I can't use the Meteor Cajole either. God damn it. Yeah, the Yamato is just ever so slightly less ATP. But it does have 15 in A-Beast, so... If I had an Asuka, I'm pretty sure I have one on someone. I found a couple. Oh wait, no, did I sell them? Maybe I sold them. I forgot to use one before I bought more. Masters Gladius. Soul Gladius. Put some of this money away. Thank you. Keep 1,000. Yeah, well, I didn't care if it had hit, so I did have one. I just didn't remember. You use your power bombs. The last ability you got in the game is what you use to break that. Otherwise, you gotta play dodgeball with the orb while he's attacking you, and it's not fun. Well, I guess I'm not finding out on that mob. The power run! I got something to show. Ah! It looks so silly to me. I don't know why. Okay, no, it looks like I'm still gonna get hit while doing that too. The recovery animation for that is just too long. So it doesn't matter what I get hit by. I might as well just take the most damage. God damn it. Oh fuck, where'd you come from? Yeah, no. Okay, so Double Saber and Twin Sabers are unsafe on combo. The Double Saber might actually be safe if I'm using like a Devil Battles or a less attack speed, ironically enough. Which means I can continue doing my normal combo of normal heavy with a sword while being safe with the other weapon if I get a slower attack speed. Is that really what it's gonna come down to? I need to reduce my attack speed because God Battle is just like too bad? I have to reduce my DPS to do more DPS? It seems kind of backwards. The second attack is so much faster to recover from than the third attack. If you didn't have this stupid step, like you do this, and then you walk, you like step back and sit there for 3 seconds or some shit. I thought you walked forward. Oh, it's the guy animation that walks forward? Maybe it's the male animation that walks forward. Or maybe I'm just misremembering it completely. I do have animation mod on, so I do have Dreamcast animations with some of these weapons. Like the sword animations for males, I have the small, well, it's a step back slightly. As well as the step back for the Double Saber and the Twin Saber and the Saber. And I believe also unarmed, but it's not nearly as prominent as the Dreamcast version. It's just there ever so slightly. I missed! Oh boy. Oh my god, that is the most terrible timing ever. If I didn't mash hard enough, I wouldn't have gotten out of that. I actually only half mashed. A little bit, yeah. It's also sad that like Gibarda used to shoot faster or as fast as Gizande, and they took that out as well, and I don't know why. I also have a mod to put that back in, so I have Shotgun Gibarda, and it's actually really fun to play with because it's stronger than Raw Barda. I also have 8 minutes before I have to get ready for work, so this is probably going to be the last room I clear, if I clear it at all. They got stuck in each other! I hate that! I didn't think I actually hit the button to attack, so I just didn't follow through with that combo. I just straight up like, oh, I missed the A button somehow, so let's not attack again. Bad. Same way you do it on a Wii. You homebrew it. And then you stick an SD card in to get all your games. As for playing online, I have no fucking clue, because you can get it online, but it doesn't have native GameCube controller support, so you can't play online. Or at least that's one problem I had with one person I tried to play with. They got it all working on Wii U, and we're like, yeah, we can do stuff online now! And he's like, wait, I can't play. I need a GameCube controller. But there's no GameCube ports on a Wii U. I know they probably fixed it since then. You can probably play with just the gamepad, but back then. Also, Hidum and Migium just are already missing health when they split. Does it hurt them? Does splitting hurt them physically? It's like they love each other so much. They split when that they hurt when they're apart. Or something philosophical. They played it on gamepad. Yeah, I remember that. I don't know how to do it though. I've never modified my Wii U to play HUcaseal before. I've never modified my Wii U before. Alright, that took less time than I thought, so maybe this is the last room. Actually, I think the Wii U is a downgrade from the Wii, but that's just a preference. No, from what I understand, that didn't work either, because if you're launching a GameCube game, it doesn't... GameCube don't normally have USB connections, so it doesn't read from the USB card. It doesn't read inputs from a USB, not card, but a slot. If that makes sense. That's my understanding of how it works. If that's not the case, I don't know. I know there were some advancements since the one time my friend tried to play it with me. But I don't know at all how it works. You're on your own for this one, George. I don't think asking chat will help. Not in this time. No one's in here right now that can do it. They didn't flinch again! What the fuck? Seriously. Who was that friend? LaFrozer. Or Sir Frozer, as he goes by on Twitch right now? I don't know what he goes by anymore. I barely ever get to talk to him because our schedules are so fudged up right now. Not only is he like halfway across the world, but my second shift schedule, he works like a similar schedule, so we're always working when the other one isn't. And we barely ever have any time off. I talk to him every few months, if not years. Okay, I was out of range. I was so scared. I was like, should I chance this? Should I chance this? He shouldn't ready to shoot. I shouldn't do this. And then I did it. Oh man, I'm almost full photon and I only have 2 minutes left. God damn it. That's a lily. Why is there a lily here? Okay, that shouldn't hit me. I hope. That Nano Drain did some goddamn work on that lily. That lily was like less than half. What the heck? Alright, last room cleared. I don't have time for another room, unfortunately. I think this is where I call it. I'm gonna just go settle down and get ready for work. Sell my stuff, buy my stuff, get ready for stuff. Hell Ripper. Yep. Alright, that's 1 p.m. I gotta get going.